Hey buddies, sorry for late. Actually, I was stuck somewhere. Now, let me go you through the live. So today we have planned for a project actually. So I want you to show my project which I was working on. Let me share entire screen. Now look here. IntelliJ. Let me open the IntelliJ. While it is opening, I want you to see the project, right? So here you can see this is the project YouTube videos. Our task is to have YouTube videos to Google Calendar and then sync the application, right? So this application is basically about syncing YouTube videos to Google Calendar. Which YouTube videos? These are for Google YouTube creators, right? So YouTube creators. So what happens? YouTube creators generally they schedule their videos to go public in some time, right? Some dates, maybe weeks, then months, and then something like bi-weekly, tri-weekly, something like that. They schedule the videos, and then what is the problem in YouTube? Let me show that. The problem with YouTube is like they do not have this facility. Like suppose you have some scheduled videos, right? Suppose you have some scheduled videos and you want them to be viewed at a single place in a Google Calendar. There is no such thing till now. Maybe they may come later. But right now what is happening is, let me open the content. Yeah. So here you can see these are all the videos which are scheduled, right? Some days are there. These are very old one. So look here, these all were scheduled videos, right? All are private for now. Cool. Now what this project is about? We want all the scheduled date like June 25, 2018. These things, all the scheduled dates for the videos, we want them to be added into our Google Calendar. Which calendar? We can say here generally we go for Google Calendar. Let me open. Okay, so I want to go for different account actually. This is my phone. Cool. Right. So here, suppose I have these different calendar views. Maybe let me open it by year. So here you can say this is year view, right? And current month view. This is. Now, what is our project? Our project is all about syncing YouTube videos, which I just show you on the channel them with Google Calendar. Exactly what is happening, we want all the scheduled dates, these dates. We want to create an event in calendar for all the scheduled dates, right? So suppose today is maybe suppose in future we want a video to be scheduled at maybe 2028, maybe 2028, July 16, 2028. Then when we then when we use our project, we create our project. After creation, what should be there? It should do create an event in Google Calendar on that particular day, right? I think you got the idea about what the project is we are going to create. We are going to create simply a calendar event in Google for all the scheduled videos, and then these scheduled videos will look into Google Calendar, will appear in the Google Calendar at a single place, and this way a Google creator can have a view of entire his content, like which on which week or which day he has scheduled his videos, right? So suppose he wants to post weekly, maybe so 28, then this every week basically. Then what will he do? He will start posting, so he can see here blue, here blue, here blue. Every day there would be blue, so he can see which date his content is going to be published. And this is a single place, actually. It is not kind of scrolling, a lot of scrolling, something like that. In the channel we see, and we manually have to decide on which day which video is going. So there may be some mistakes here, but in Google Calendar, since it is a view single view, it gives a single view for all entire projects, entire videos. Then we can see here, right? So this is the project we are going to create. I think now we can move to our project. So what the project, let me open the IntelliJ. Cool, guys. So here you can see this is the project which we are working with. So we just created a Spring Boot initializer app. So it is a Spring Boot app, and there we added some Maven dependencies. And here, since we are going to deal with YouTube videos, so we need YouTube data API. Here you can see Google API services YouTube, and then Google API services for calendar, because we are going to use calendar API, right? And Google OAuth client for authentication. So we are using those. Now let me show here also the Google Apps. You can see this calendar. Yeah. Here if I can see developers, Google developers console, right? So what I have done, I have created a project here, Nukkadcode YouTube Sync. This is the project which I worked on. So here you can see, I'm going to open this project. So Nukkadcode YouTube Sync. Okay. Now it is not taking. Okay. Let me go to API and services. Then maybe there we can see. Yeah, here you can see we have enable API and services, these things, and generally two APIs at least we need. Out of these, one is Google Data API and another is Google Calendar API. Actually, let me switch. I am in the wrong place. Mhm. My project is not visible here. Let me go back. So I'm going back here. What I tried to show you actually, those APIs actually YouTube Data API and Google Calendar API. There is option to choose and there is option to enable them. That's why I'm looking for that, but I'm not able to do that. Audience can show view. Uh-huh. Somewhere I'm not getting those things. You're working in this. Okay, here you can see this is my project number, everything project ID. I have got this. So this is the project here. Quick access is API and services. You can see there is YouTube Data API and a lot of APIs are there, right? And then we want to use YouTube Data API and Google API. So what we have to do, we can ask here Google Calendar. Let me use calendar. Yeah, here you can see Google Calendar. Here it is showing. So we need to enable this API in the console. So here, if we go and we click on this enable, it would be enabled, right? So here, just enable this. You can click on enable. It will enable it actually. Similarly, we have to go for YouTube Data API. YouTube Data. Actually, my laptop is very slow. This one I was talking about, UP Data API version 3. So you need to enable this also. You can enable. Alright. So these two APIs I wanted to show you. YouTube Data API version 3, and then the Google Calendar API and this OAuth also. So these three I wanted to show you. Now what, let's go to IntelliJ again and see what we have done. So here OAuth client, Google API client, all the dependencies of these I have downloaded, and then we went to the main class Spring Boot application. And what we have to do, simply there's nothing to do. This was for sample project, don't go on that. So there first we have to create a Google config auth, right? So what if here can see I have credentials, and then first of all we need this file credentials.json. So while after enabling what there after creating the YouTube app, just let me show here in the browser again. First, while you are going to create an app here, new app here, just like here different apps are there. When we are going to create a app, then while creating the app you will get this ID, and then there would be credentials section, right? While you will complete the setup of creation, this creation, there would be a download button for credentials. So just click on creating a new project, and then here, okay, let me show you if I can show you. Just suppose I have this, go create, and then what you will see, enable. Okay, these are enabled now. Cool. Here somewhere, okay, I am switched back to window, but when you will go, you will basically see still in this one. Let I don't know why it is not working. Cool. So now here this credential file you will get, and now you need to use this. You need to put it here in the main folder, main file, actually main folder. So here you can see I have my main and then resources. Right here is the credentials.json. So this will give the client ID which will you need for OAuth. Actually, while creating the OAuth section, in the OAuth section, while you will go for OAuth, you will get these two values, right? To project ID, to canal, these values. There would be client secret here. You can see these are the test secrets, so nothing to worry. So client ID and client secret, these values you will get, and you will also need to download this credentials.json file, right? हाँ हेलो,
हाँ हेलो, क्या हो रहा है?
ऐसे ही बताइए। हाँ हाँ, अच्छा था। हाँ नहीं ठीक है। चुनाव भी खत्म ही है लगता है। आपको भी था ना? ठीक, नहीं नहीं, अच्छा बहुत। So let me have this here. Cool guys. So you will get the credentials while setting up the OAuth. Where OAuth, actually it is not showing here in the left corner. Generally we I see in this OAuth. Okay, here OAuth is okay. So here while creating for enabling OAuth, you need to also enable OAuth here. OAuth. While you will create enable OAuth, then it will give you credentials and these things, and you need to put that into the project page, right? OAuth consent screen, OAuth places API, OAuth everything. So we go for OAuth consent screen. This one we need to pick. Okay, product page and API service. You can also use this one, but consent screen, in consent screen what happens? It will open a browser window, and there you can log in by third-party app, maybe Google, something like that. Basically, since it is a Google project, so that would not be called as third party, but yeah, you can see the OAuth screen. Generally, login with Google, login with something other than that, Facebook, LinkedIn, something like that. Cool. So you need to go to this OAuth consent screen and then enable those things, right? I have already enabled, so it is not showing. I have downloaded everything actually, the credentials and all. So this is the way you need to first handle three things, enable three things, enable OAuth, enable Google Calendar data, Google Calendar API, and enable YouTube API, YouTube data API, right? These three things, YouTube data API for connecting with YouTube Studio, and then Calendar API for connecting with Calendar, Google Calendar, right? OAuth is for authentication, for logging, like which user you want to enable who can access the YouTube Studio or YouTube video, right? So that is that three things. Now let's move to our code. So we have our client secrets, everything here, nothing in application properties because we are not using anything. Just a simple program. So what we saw, this one, this is the basic. Now here you can see Google Auth. So first we will consider Google Auth because we use OAuth, right? So three parts were there. One was OAuth, other was Google Data API, and the third one was Google Calendar. So first we are going for login, right? OAuth login. So for OAuth login, we need credentials.json file, which you will get in while creating the app and download it, right? I have already created this project entirely, and the video links would be also provided. There is a GitHub code, everything is there. All the YouTube series is going to come. Okay, it is coming soon. So just I want to show you here on the live like this how you use. So here you can see Google Client Secrets, just a class for handling the secrets, and then authorization code flow, how OAuth works in basically Spring Boot. For you can see OAuth. Now here you can see load receiver, local server receiver. We are building at it is a redirection actually at port 888. It will redirect, right? Receiver means redirect. Basically it will receive the OAuth handling. After OAuth is successful, it will redirect to 8888. Cool. And this is a user, so not a big problem. So this would enable OAuth, right? So I think you got an understanding. And after that we have a test runner. Okay, forget it, this is not this is also not important. Yeah, come to this one, YouTube service video. After OAuth is successful, now what you need to do, you need to get the scheduled videos, right? You need to get the scheduled videos. So here you can see I have a method YouTube service. First what I am doing, I am embedding calendar service in the Google, this one, because we need to push this to the Google Calendar, right? Then fetch scheduled videos. So first we need to do the OAuth login, which is we are going to do, and then for calendar also we are going to do. Once authentication is successful, we are going to call this fetch scheduled videos. There's nothing much. You can see the way we take fetch the scheduled videos is like YouTube.builder. There is a builder, and then new trusted transport is created with the Google Net HTTP, and then JSON filter get default and then we are passing credentials also, right? And then we are passing the Nukkadcode YouTube sync. This is the app name. If you remember here, this is the app name. No, not here. This here you can see this app actually, this one, right? So this is the app name which we need to pass. Any spelling mistake would basically give error. It will not connect. But once we are connected with YouTube, now we can have access to the channel. So we are getting the channel, youtube.get channel. Simply we are getting the content details. So now after YouTube, this method, now YouTube has access after authorization, successful authorization and authentication. Basically YouTube have access to the channel. Now we are getting the channel videos, content details of that particular channel. And then when we got the all the videos, we can see uploads playlist id basically videos IDs. Now get playlist videos. Here you can see we are getting all the content details, playlist videos, right? Set playlist id, it is setting all the playlist IDs, right? Max range of 50, so it is kind of indexing, I would say 50 videos in a batch. And then extract video IDs. Once we get the playlist response, all the videos, we now are going to extract the video IDs. If video ID is empty, no videos found, right? Now once video ID we got, we are going to get the details of the video by video ID. So here we are passing the video ID and then executing it, right? So once we get video response, everything in the snippet and status, you can see we are getting the video, all the videos by video ID by passing snippet and status. And then when we got the videos response subject, then on the video response subject we can iterate for each video and we can see if a video is private. If a video is private, what here you can see there are three ways, like private, unlisted and public, right? So this value is here actually private. If we get the privacy status is to be private and the uploaded status is equals to be processed. So if a video is uploaded private and processed, then we are going to fetch all those videos, right? Now after we get this one, if a video is private, what we need to do, we are getting the publish time, which is very important because this publish time is going to be added into the calendar and it will create an event with this date, this schedule time, right? So and that is what we want. That is the project actually. This publish time new from Google Calendar. So here I am manually doing setting the date with math.random. Here you can see 12 and actually 1 to 12 it will pick the month, and 2026 because all my videos, since it is an old video, so all my videos are of 2000 older date actually. There's no one is of current date. Okay, so manually setting this. So basically what will happen on 4th of every month, what should happen on 4th of every month, there should be an event created, right? An event created for year 2026. So for any month, month 4th day, there should be some event created. This is right. If this is successful, then our project is successful because we successfully should picked the scheduled videos from YouTube channel or YouTube studio, and then we created a calendar event for all the videos, and we can see in the calendar all the scheduled videos at a fixed place or maybe at a one place, right? Now adding to the calendar, here you can see very important code here. If publish time not equal to null, calendar.create event, this method is going to create the event in calendar. Video.get snippet.get title, so title we are getting, and also we are getting publish time and YouTube URL, video URL also we are creating it, right? Video studio. Cool guys, so this was a simple project. Let me run it and show you if it is working or not. Let me run it in debug so that you can see some values. So I'm running it, it's taking time, don't worry. So, yeah, Spring Boot application running successfully started service. Yeah, don't get started. Cool. Here you can see OAuth authentication successful. Now everything is fine. My videos, basically our authentication was successful here, right? We successfully got authenticated, and then we are going This value we will see. And this year OAuth is successful. It picked the credentials and everything. It works fine, right? Now let's see the values. In the console you can see scheduled videos. So we are in this. So this line is printed because I had added a simple printout statement, and after publish time I'm picking the publish time, right? So publish time, if you can see, it is older one, 2025, but current month is actually current year is 2026. I'm setting it manually. So let's it should shape, right? So let me go ahead. It should be publish time should be updated, right? Yeah, here you can see publish time is updated to 4th of Feb 2026, right? Okay, after that I'm not printing, so it is not printing, right? Cool. So similarly this will go again and again, and it will create event, right? So here you can see in the thread survival title. Here notice the title, interface in Java, and this one, then YouTube URL and publisher. These three fields which we wanted, we are observing it here also. In the console also it is printing, right? Interface in Java, then event ID, these things. So it is successfully creating event in Google Calendar. So once this run is successful, here you can see video, yeah, snippet and status we had passed. So you can see here in the snippet also different videos, description, everything is here, publish time, thumbnail, abstraction, title, and by status you can see here private, processed, right? This is the status. So we are picking the privacy status to be private, right? All the videos which status is private. Cool, guys. So this is going, and it is printing the values like event link, future link, this thing, calendar event created. It is saying calendar event created. Why? Because I have updated time in the future. Here you can see it is old time, but I have hard coded it, right? The date I have already hard coded it to 2026. So there should be some calendar event. Let me remove the debugger. Sorry, breakpoints. Disable the breakpoints. Now it is loading all the videos, and there should be event created, right? It is creating the event. You can see stack and area event created for this way it is creating the calendar events. Cool, guys. Now fish schedule completed, so it entered to this line also. So everything is fine. Now let's see if we can see all the videos which were on the channel, this channel. All these videos are scheduled in future or not, right? It is successfully picked. It is all the title, ID. Here you can see introduction to Nukkadcode. Actually more of the videos are here. So here you can see introduction to Nukkadcode, the first one it picked. Then it's actually it is last one, not the first one. It picked from top to bottom actually, but this is the first one, right? So this video it picked. Then there should be introduction to Java, data types, use tree, fruit, curves. Yeah, this one, right? So it is picking those one by one by one. This is where it is method overriding Java in detail part 2, method overriding in detail, where it is method overriding. Here you can see, or this one, part 2, method overriding detail part 2, right? So this is it is picking all these videos, and now after running this code it is creating the event, right? So there should be events created in the calendar. So now let's move to calendar. So here you can see Google Calendar. Let me refresh it. 4th of every month, right? Or some month, maybe repeated and non-repeated, something like that. I can't see any. Oh, got it. इसका कलर चेंज करना पड़ेगा. I have to change the color. Yeah, you can see it has created a lot of events here. Let's see fourth of other month. No, it has not created on fourth. Not on fourth. Only on this fourth of March it has created. Right. So let me update here this 4th of March. Maybe make it 2. Let me restart it. It is created. It has created all the videos. So it's good that it created and our project is successful. There's nothing to worry. We have got all our videos event created in Google Calendar. So YouTuber can, or anyone who is using YouTube Studio, he can see all his videos at a single place in a Google Calendar, and he can schedule all his videos here. Since it is a Java program, it's a simple program, we have scheduled it, right? But it will pick and fetch all the videos from there. Since my videos were hard coded, so it is creating at a single day. But if there would be proper scheduling, then it will pick and create the event on that particular day. So nothing to worry, nothing problematic. You go and you try to create this project. It's a very awesome project. You will love it. Right? There's some issue I got. Connection timed out. Somewhere I got connection timed out. It's okay. So this is the project. Actually, I wanted to show you that we are successfully able to fetch all the videos from this channel, YouTube Studio, to Google Calendar, and this will help Google. This will help all the creators, actually YouTube creators. So you can create a desktop app and then sell it also. I think there are very less this kind of projects. This is very wonderful project, actually very helpful for YouTube creators. I think it will sell. So that's not a big deal. Yeah guys, thank you. This was a project which I recently worked, and it was good actually working with this project. Thank you.